We told you yesterday that the migrant encounters at the border broke a record this week. All right, but Biden is Biden. Doesn't care. And I mean that literally. The president of the United States does not care how many foreign nationals enter this country. That's it. Doesn't care. Okay. So there is a poll by Rasmussen, pretty reliable. Democrat 36%, Republican 33%, Independent 31%, fair. Question, how serious a problem is illegal immigration in America? Very serious 52%, somewhat serious 29%, not serious 16%, not very serious 13%. So it's 81% think it's serious. Okay. Which political party do you trust more to handle immigration? Democrats 37%, Republicans 49%. I think this is the big, in the Republican primaries, this is the big issue. In the general, it'll probably be the economy with the border second. U.S. Supreme Court. Now, here's what I was talking about at the Talking Points memo when I said 2024 is one of the most vital years in American history. The progressive left wants a socialist nation. They want strong federal government in Washington to tell all of us what we can and cannot have. The way you get that is by passing a so-called wealth tax, where the government comes in to your life and evaluates everything that you have, takes a piece, even after you've paid your income tax and every other tax they slap on you. And not only do they take a piece of what you have, they take a piece of what you've gained on paper. So if you bought Apple at a low price and now you hold it, you have a profit on paper from Apple stock. But you haven't gotten the money because you're holding the stock. You think it'll go higher. Government wants to come in and take a percentage of the paper profit. Okay, wealth tax. If Apple then crashes and comes down and not worth as much as that when the government took whatever they're going to take, you don't get a refund. You don't get anything back. If a wealth tax is passed, no one's going to invest in anything. That would just crash the economy, which is what the progressives want. They want the private marketplace, capitalism, to blow up so they can replace it with socialism. This is what it is. Now, I don't know, I can't make it any clearer than that. So there is a Supreme Court case on this. Charles and Kathleen Moore, retired couple from Redmond, Washington, were taxed on a gain they had, an investment they had that they didn't cash in. So they filed a federal lawsuit saying you can't do that. The Constitution says this, quote, Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever source derived without apportionment to the several states and without regard to any census or enumeration. The last part of that means that there's no wiggle room, that Congress and the federal government can tax your income, money you receive, real money, income, not that you might receive, that you have on paper. No. Now, this is in front of the Supreme Court. It will be decided next June. My prediction, and we'll get this on tape, is 6-3 in favor of the Moores, that the government cannot tax unrealized gains. Supreme Court's going to stop it. But the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, a federal court in California in the West, said it's okay. That's why it's at the Supreme Court level. So the Moores lost in the Ninth Circuit because that court out in the West, based in San Francisco, is the most liberal federal court in the history of this country. Do we all have it? If you have any other questions, very important that you understand the big picture here, what the progressives want to do. All right? Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town. Any questions, I will answer them on Monday. Very, very important story. The following countries do have a wealth tax, all right? Spain, Norway, Switzerland, Colombia, France, and Belgium should be on that list. Belgium has a real onus, has a real ornery, I should say, wealth tax. So you go and establish residency in any of those countries. Now, places like Norway and Switzerland, they give you a little off-ramp. I ain't going to get into it, but those countries have a wealth tax. And of course, all the socialist countries, they just take what they want. So if you live in Nicaragua, forget it. Right? Venezuela, forget it. Cuba, no private property at all. North Korea, Russia, take whatever they want. Okay? Want to live there? Planes go there. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.